Good morning, my lovers. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. This field is my biggest field. It's vast, and well, the grass has grown somewhat, so it's a bit on the long side. But I thought what I'm going to do today, the video that you will see before this one, you'll see me showing a piece of horseshoe to my fines liaison officer. It's a Saxon, and I've never dug Saxon before, so I thought I would go over the area where I found this Saxon horseshoe and just go for iron signals. Just dig iron all day. So I'm gonna get set up and I'll see how many iron signals I can stand digging. It won't be many. But before we do that, I want to show you this wildflower here, my lovers. Here we go. This wildflower here is what's known as red campion. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that it's not really red, it's pink. But the reason they called red campion is because it was before the what do they call it? The word pink was made. So this is called red because pink is a variant of red, and it was before they came up with the word pink. So that's why it's called red campion and not pink. But another interesting fact, that if you see this growing in the fields, my lovers, you will see loads of it. If you see loads of it growing in the fields, who brought this plant over? Well, the Romans brought this plant here. So this is a plant from Rome or Italy. And the roots of this plant were crushed up and used as a dye for dyeing clothes by the Romano-British people. So that's why this plant is here. And if you see loads and loads of this growing, you'll have Roman coins under your feet. Oh, sorry about that, my lovers. I was interrupted by Daryl. He didn't know where my Roman field is. How many videos have I made with my Roman field? Well, I don't show people where it is, so I suppose he didn't know. But, but yeah, beautiful flower. And the more of that you see in the hedgerows, the more chances there are that you'll have Roman coins, hordes of coins under your feet. Right, I'm going to get to it and see if I can find some nice lumps of iron. Oh, here we go, my lovers. I got a nice iron signal for you. Yeah, definitely iron, I would say. Oh, I can see rust. I can see a bit of rust down there, my lovers. Right. There it is. It's a thing. Ooh. Actually, I think it might be a key, or part of one. So get a bit of light on it. There we go. Looks like a key. Is it solid? Oh, it's hollow. Well, it might not be a key then. Well, it could be. Keys sometimes are hollow. Right, I'll get this cleaned up and I'll get back to you. Go look at this down here, my lovers. I think I got the other half of the key. Now, let's see how it's hollow there, look. Probably went like that. And the other half is still under here. Might be worth digging iron signals after all. Oh, there it is, my lovers. I've got it. Yeah, I think it's a key. I might start digging iron signals from now on. Where's the other half gone? Right, done with it. Ah, here it is. There we go. The key. My first iron signal.
Nice. See, don't know what you've been missing.
That's right. I'll just check the ground, make sure there's no sections missing.
Oh, I see, oh.
No, that was it. Oh, turn it on might help. No, that was it. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Medieval key. Right, on to the next. Right, my lovers, Daryl's just had a nice horseshoe we think might be quite old. It's got these little bumps around the holes, like the Saxon horseshoe I found the other day. So it could be quite an old one. But we're not sure, because it's not that, the bumps aren't that pronounced. The holes really need digging out. Here we go, my lovers, I got it. It looks like it could be a Saxon horseshoe. You see how these holes, they kind of taper in? They're sort of elongated and they sort of taper in weirdly. There, look. Now that was on the Saxon horseshoe that I found. It did exactly that. It's sort of these tapering holes. Sort of weird looking. And then there's the bumps around the edge. So it might be either medieval, late Saxon, medieval. So I reckon this enclosure that we're in, that I thought was probably Roman, the one where I had the geophys done on it, they thought it might be Saxon because they didn't find much in the way of things under the ground. So it could be a Saxon enclosure instead of Roman, because they sort of merged, didn't they, between the Romans and the Saxons. So yeah, I'm going to get a grid reference for this one and show it to Kurt, my fines liaison officer, or our fines liaison officer. I'll probably just send him the video. Woo, Kurt! Well, look at this signal I got down here, my lovers. It might be a coin. It might be silver. I don't know. It looks like a bit of a silverish type signal. $12.43, $12.44. Right there. Oh, what was that? It's a good big lump of lead, my lovers. Oh, it's got a shape. It's got some shape to it. Is it a pot mend? I think it might be a pot mend, my lovers. Not very good. Must be a big hole. Got a funny pattern. Got like circles around the outside and a hole in the middle. But it definitely looks like some sort of pot mend. Yeah, not a very good one. Right, I'll get this cleaned up and I'll get back to you just in case there's anything on there. Pattern lead. I'm getting used to pattern lead. Right, let's get it cleaned up. Oh, look at this, my lovers. I think I found the pot mend's from. Or a bit of it. Oh, look. A nice rim. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna keep digging here, and I'm gonna see if I can get the whole pot. See if I can find the actual bit where the pot mend goes in. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Rebuild it. Yeah, lovely bit of pot. Oh, is that Saxon? Because that's as rare as hen's teeth, Saxon pottery. Right, let's keep digging. No, I dug the hole a bit wider, and I'm just going to check the dirt. I didn't find any more in the pot. But yeah, I'll get that cleaned up, and I'll get back to you. Might be a bit of Saxon pottery. Yeah, I've cleaned up the pot mend, my lovers. Just got a funny circular pattern on it. And here is my piece of pottery. Very gritty. Like there's a quartz grit in it. Now it could be, see that got funny sort of fire marks. It might be Saxon, but I doubt it. Saxon pottery tends to be very coarse and crumbly and not very well made. So I very doubtful that this is Saxon, but it could be Roman, a nice big Roman pot storage jar, but with that distinctive rim there, and then that sort of curve out into obviously big bowl underneath. Oops, I think that's probably more Roman. So that could be the pot mend from that pot, possibly. Right, on to the next. Oh, look what I got down here, my lovers. Looks like a bit of a chain. Oh, it's got plastic. Is that plastic on it? Look. Yeah, it's a chain with some plastic on it. I think it's probably an old dog chain or something. Oh. Yeah, it's got a little loop at one end and a little loop at the other. Weird. Don't think it's a dog chain then, is it? I bet people in Australia are always digging up chains. Yeah. A little chain with two loops on the end. Bizarre. Right, on to the next. Oh, look what I got down here, my lovers. I think I got a coin ball. Yeah. Can't see nothing yet. Let's crack it. Ooh, yeah. I can see a milled edge. Could it be my first coin of the day? Oh, it's a spendable 10p. Woohoo! $19.92. Looks like I got something here just here, my lovers. Oh, it's quite thick looking. Ooh. Is it a coin? It's a bit crusty if it is. Could be Roman. I'm not sure. Let's see what it brings up on the detector. Let's go over that way. Don't know. Oh, it looks sort of irony. I don't know. I'll get it cleaned up and I'll get back to you. There we go, my lovers. Is that a horse there? Look. Looks like a horse, but I'm not sure. It looks a bit too irony for... Did they make iron coins in Iron Age times? And it's bent the wrong way, look. It's curving inwards. But it definitely looks like it's got a patina. It's lost a bit of it there. Right, don't know. Could be an Iron Age coin made of iron, or some sort of alloy, because it doesn't bang up like iron much. Right, on to the next. Look at all that nice blue colour in the hedgerow. You see it, my lovers? Nice blue. Well, these are genuine bluebells, and I'll show you. Ooh, there's a rabbit hole down there. Look, you could break your leg in that. I will show you what a genuine bluebell looks like. Here we go, look. The ones you get in your garden, they're hybrids. Now, genuine bluebells, all the bells hang on the droopy side, like that. So the ones that have got bells going all the way round in like a bit of a spike are not genuine bluebells. And we've got a bit of gorse coming up as well. Gorse, bracken, whatever you call it. Yeah, all genuine bluebells. Right. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I got a banging of a signal here, my lovers. $12:07. It's a banging signal. Oh, I can see something, my lovers. It looks spoony. Yay! It's a spoon! Bit of a dented and crippled one, but definitely a spoon. That was a banging signal. I thought it was going to be something... You'd think it might be foil, but no, it's a spoon. Right, lovely jubbly. On to the next. Oh, look what I found here, my lovers. I found a huge lump of something. Oh, it's really heavy. That's a bit weird. Looks like it should be a top for something, but there's no screw thread. Weird. That is weird. Proper queer, that is. This offset, look. Weird. Right, that's it for me. I've had it, my lovers. My back's aching. I'm going to be heading off soon to the pub for some jars of ale to soothe my aching bones. Right. Oh, 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 oh. That's it, me lovers. I'm off to the pub for some jars of ale. I'm going to have to drag that Darrow with me. When it's time to go, he always disappears to the farthest flung part of the field. Because he wants to stay like all day. He'd stay until it got dark, but needs must, I have to get to the pub for some jars of ale. That's a priority. Then I have to have Sunday lunch. Then I got to rush back home and go live for Sunday live, because as it's Sunday. So I got to be ready for that. So it's all go in a minute, if I can find him. Right, cheers.
Cold blows the wind on my true love, and gently drops the rain. I have never had but one true love,